Hey, it's your girl Kimbia G back with a review on King the Land, and we're reviewing episodes 5 and 6. Let's get right on into it. Please excuse my mic. I'm waiting for my microphone to get here, so we just gotta make do with whatever is going on right now. So, yeah, we pick up right where we left off in the previous episode. They are in the rain at a park. Guan, he is stressing and, sad over his missing mama. And Sarang, she is sad or more so pensive over a failed breakup. And they end up running into each other. Like literally, she trips and boom, right into his shoulder, I guess. And he decides to be nice, dry, but nice. He picks her up. He also like gets her a clean pair of clothes and also takes her to dinner to make sure she eats. But really, he's doing this because he knows that it's her birthday and, he's trying to impress her. But anyway, she's trying to keep things very professional, but he's just blurring the lines. He got them blurred lines, and she's just trying to be like, yo, like, you are not just my boss, but like, you are the boss, okay? And your sister is the boss. Like, can we just chill on this, please? But anyway, they have a good night. And let's just jump right on to the good part, the real drama. They make the decision, and by they, I mean Sister Goo. She makes a decision that this year they will continue to send the operations staff out to all of the farmers. And the reason why they do this is because the farmers provide all of the like fresh produce for the hotel that the hotel uses, for its restaurant and all of that. And this year, it is extremely pivotal that they make a good impression with the farmers because there's another hotel, I think First Royal Hotel, something like that. I don't remember the name, but another hotel who was taking the top spot, right? So King the Land used to be number one, and then this other hotel came in and snagged the top spot, and they don't like being number two. So they're trying to make a really good impression and schmooze to the farmers to make sure the farmers don't give the good produce to the new number one hotel. Got it? Get it? Cool. But Zaddy Goo, he's like, nah, like this is not cool to be sending, the Kingdom Land, staff to do this job. Like, why have y'all been doing this? You should, I don't know, send the sales team to go visit the farmers and the vendors. Like, why does this particular staff, they spend all of their time serving our guests, why do they then have to go out and schmooze with the farmers? That doesn't sound like it's within their scope of work. And I agree, but as sensible as he is, they're like, nah. His sister's like, no, we're gonna continue business as usual. They gotta go. Now, of course, Sarang, who was newly appointed to this team at King the Land, she's gonna have to go, right? And of course, because she's the newbie, she's getting hazed a little bit. She has to go and see like the worst vendor, right? The one who is just irritable. He's not very cooperative, and he's like way out, and he's the one who provides, I think, ginseng and like wild ginseng to the hotel. And she ends up going out there and gets herself into a pickle. She's typical Sarang. She wants to go above and beyond, and I mean above and beyond into the mountains, to try and find this farmer and give him a gift. Of course, it starts raining. See, I told y'all the rain is going to be a recurring thing here. And she slips and falls off of a cliff. Thankfully, she lands on like this like platform landing situation, but it's like this big. She can't go nowhere, right? She is stranded, and she left her phone at the top where she fell from. So what's going to happen? Dun da da da, Zaddy Goo to the rescue. He's back at, the hotel headquarters or whatever. He gets his spidey senses going like, yo, my employee is in trouble. So he goes to his sister and is like, yo, Sister Goo, like we need to like vroom, vroom, vroom that helicopter so I can go get the love of my life. Oop, I mean, the best employee at this hotel. And the sister is like, yo, chill, that costs a lot of money. Like, that's really expensive to sell a helicopter. Do we really have to do that for just one person? And he's like, the life of my future wife. This employee is worth it, okay? One person's life is worth it, particularly the love of my life, right? And she's like, no. And he's like, he puts his foot down, beats on his chest, and he fires up the helicopter anyway. He goes out to get our girl Sarang, and James Bond ain't got nothing on him, okay? He is in his suit and tie, in his shoes, okay? Probably the same shoes that he got in Mayfair, I don't know. But he jumps off of the cliff edge down onto the landing with his open arms. And when you see his open arms, there are two empty hands. He just jumped down. He came out of the helicopter, landed on the cliff to then jump down and join her on the landing with two empty hands. He ain't got not a rope. He ain't got not a water. Like, this man has nothing. I'm like, so you didn't jump down there to go rescue her. You just jumped down there to see her. Sir, like, this is a weird idea for a date. Like, you were supposed to rescue her. Where is your rope? A parachute? A sleeping bag? Something. So he just ends up keeping her company in the mountains until the wild ginseng farmer shows up. And he's the one who rescues them, right? And so he takes them back to the farm and he lectures them, telling them like, nah, I'm not trying to serve your hotel. I'm going to serve the other one, right? The top dog, right? So you're wasting your time. Go away. Leave me alone. But Sarang, again, she has her whole heart and soul into her job. She is employee of the year multiple years in a row. She's not going out like that. So she's like, actually, I did some research, right? And I know what wild ginseng looks like, and I think I may have found one on my way up the yellow brick road over there when I was trying to come see you. I dug it up. Here it is, right? So she presented the plant to him, and yep, it turned out to be wild ginseng root, and it's really, really, really hard to find. So of course he's like, oh, you must have been a savior in your past life. You were so lucky. Oh my goodness. You are blessed. You are so lucky. Of course, I'm going to send all of my wild ginseng to King the Land Hotel. And da-da-da-da, Sarang saves the day. Woo! So they make their way down the mountain back to Seoul, and they take the wild ginseng root Sarang found and to give it to her grandmother. And this is where Zaddy gets to meet grandma, and she is just not impressed, okay? She's like, you all right. She actually puts him to peel some onions, and he sucks at it. Well, let's put it this way. He's as good at peeling onions as he is at rescuing people. Yeah. So we fast forward, and now there's a birthday party situation. And I love the parallel, how we started off episode 5 with Sarang's birthday, and we end with the birthday of this heiress who Guan knows, right? And it's sort of set up to look like he knows her, and not just knows her, but like they got something going on, like their families plan to arrange a marriage between the two of them. And we side-eyeing Guan like, sir, you're out here falling in love when you know you're betrothed. You need to get it together. But Sarang, who's working at the birthday party because it's at the hotel, she's getting a little green in the eyes with envy, and not because she eats a lot of vegetables, okay? She is just bubbling with jealousy, seeing Guan, have conversations with this lady heiress. And so she's storming all home, and she is pissed, and she goes to her friends for comfort. And I really like how we get to see the friends' storylines play out these past 2 episodes. I must admit, I'm invested in Pyonghwa and Dal. I think that's how you say their names. Dal, we touched on her situation last week. Ugh, just a mess. And also at work, her boss is a mess. And Pyonghwa, it's just kind of sad, I must say. She's similar to Sarang. She's her roommate. She's similar in that she's very hardworking and passionate about what she does, but unlike Sarang, she's not seeing the rewards. Like her supervisors are just not rewarding her. They see her working hard, but they're not promoting her. And on top of all of that, the pilot is hitting on her, just kind of like harassing her. But you know, she has Flight Bay by her side. I mean, he is so cute. And unlike Guang, he's actually charismatic. You know, he's just so calm and peaceful. And he seems confident and grounded in who he is and also willing to help. And when he helps, he's actually helpful, unlike someone else. And he's also cute, handsome, tall, the whole package, the whole shebang. I am really looking forward to see how her storyline plays out. And you know, I hope there's a win situation between her and Flight Bay. I'm really looking forward to seeing how that plays out. And I'm also looking forward to see how Guan explains this whole Lady Heiress situation that's going on. He's bringing her a saddle and shit for her birthday. I looked it up and saddles cost a pretty penny. Okay, they can cost like $2,000 to $3,000, and if you're going for like luxury ones like by Maybach, they can be like $8,000 to $10,000, right? And I'm like, okay, you bring in expensive gifts for who? For who? No wonder why ordering that dinner and, you know, buying all the food and stuff was nothing to you. Because you over here bringing $10,000 saddles for a birthday. Okay, eyes on you, goo. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.